Whoop whoop, Jason Buff here with a public service announcement. Attention everyone, the pandemic is over. You can go outside now, and you don't have to wear a fucking mask anymore. The pandemic's been over for a while. It's ridiculous that people are still wearing masks these days, and nobody wants to go hang out anywhere these days. Not even my own homies. They don't want to hang no more. I be trying to invite them to go down the street with me to the sports bar. I'm like, yo, let's go over here and watch football and eat buffalo wings. And they be like, no, I don't want to go. If I go outside, the COVID's going to get me. I don't want to catch the COVID. I'm scared of the COVID. Man, quit being a bitch. Ugh. That's how everyone's acting these days. Nobody wants to go out and do nothing. And I don't want to go out and do nothing because none of my friends want to go out and do nothing. So I just be at home all day just playing video games. I remember when the pandemic was going on and all my co-workers, all these girls had to wear masks to work. It was actually making them look good. Because like from a distance, these girls, they look pretty with the mask on. Then when the pandemic ended and they took the mask off and I saw how ugly they were, I was like, damn. Yo, put the mask back on. Please, baby, put it back on. Like, oh, I'm so sick of this mask shit. It's like I meet up with girls on Tinder and they'll fucking wear a mask on a date. Like how that's gonna work. I did that a couple of times. It's fucking stupid. I'm hanging out with a bitch at Starbucks, talking to her. She's wearing a mask the whole time. And we're talking, trying to have an intellectual conversation. But I can't understand nothing she's saying because she's wearing a fucking mask. And then she had glasses on. And then, wearing the mask, it makes your glasses foggy. So her glasses are all foggy and I can't understand nothing she's saying. It was like the worst date ever. I was like, I had to end it quick. I was like, no, this ain't working out, bitch. I'm going to just go down to the street to the sports bar and eat wings and watch football. And she was like, can I come with you? I was like, no, bitch, just go home. She was like, you want to come with me? All right. Then we go back to her place. And she tried to fuck with a mask on. That shit was even more awkward. I'm like, no, this ain't working. She was trying to do some foreplay with a mask on. It just wasn't working. Like, bitch, you can't suck my dick with a mask on. It ain't working. You're not getting the juices. You're not getting the taste. You're not getting the flavor of my dick in your mouth. Nah. This fucking pandemic shit, it just ruined my dating life, All these girls want to wear masks and it's just awkward. I don't even want to go on dates no more. Alright, I got more stuff to go over in this public service announcement. Most of it is common sense, but half of you listening don't have common sense, so I gotta remind y'all. Alright. If you're at a business meeting and you shake someone's hand, please be sure to wash your hand first. Make sure you do that. Especially if you just came out of the restroom. I see dudes walk out all the time without washing, and it's gross. I hate that. Yeah, I always use a paper towel when I exit the restroom. When I open the door, I don't touch the doorknob. I grab a paper towel, and if there's no paper towels, I grab toilet paper. A lot of times I know a fucking restaurant's not going to have paper towels in it, so I'll bring my own paper towels. I come prepared. I always keep a roll of paper towels in my car just in case. Excuse me. Also, if you borrow books from the library, be sure to return them on time. You don't want those late fees piling up. It could get you in trouble. I've seen a woman get arrested for unpaid late fees. Like the police showed up at her job and arrested her in front of all her coworkers. Like even the librarian showed up because she had to point out the thief. She had to help the police arrest this woman. That's the most embarrassing shit ever. You getting arrested over fucking late fees from a library? Get the fuck out of here. Awful. Also, if you're driving, please wear a seatbelt. I'm not just saying that because it's the law. I'm talking from experience here. I remember when I was 7 years old, I was in my cousin's car. My cousin said, "Put your seatbelt on." And I didn't listen. I was like, "Nah, I don't want to." Then my cousin was like, "All right, see what happens." And then we was in traffic. My cousin hit the brakes because there was a car in front of us. She hit the brakes hard, and I went flying out the window. I didn't get hurt, not too bad. Fortunately, there was a pond outside. I went flying about 10 yards in the air, and then I just landed in the pond, unscathed. I didn't get hurt, but I did get dirty. That pond was filthy. I was covered in mud. It was awful because I had just got some brand new Jordans, and now the Jordans are just fucked up. Like, ugh. That's $100 down the drain right there. So yeah, wear a seatbelt. Because if you don't, you could get injured. Or you can fuck up your Jordans. Also, organic fruit is a scam. It's a sham. It's a hoax. Don't buy organic fruit. Okay, yeah, organic fruit is basically just like, yeah, they say it's fruit without the harmful chemicals on it, the preservatives or whatever. But some of it does have chemicals on it. All they do is just, what they do, like the grocery stores, they'll go to the back of the store, and then they'll buy like a bag of oranges from some Mexican dude. They'll buy the oranges for like a real cheap price, buy it for the low. Then they'll just slap a organic sticker on it and call it organic when it's really not. Organic is just an excuse to raise the prices, to make it more expensive. Like a pound of bananas is like 60 cents. Organic bananas is like $3 for a pound. Yeah, that's just an excuse to increase the prices. And, also with organic fruit, it's just all natural. Like, I'd rather buy the fruit with the hazardous chemicals on it, but it'll last longer, It's like with organic fruit, since there's no preservatives on it, it gets rotten faster. Like, why pay for bananas that are gonna rot within a couple of days? I can grow my own bananas in my backyard. I can grow my own banana tree. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Also, if you're gonna install equipment for someone, like if you're gonna install a treadmill at someone's house or an air conditioner, please read the instructions first. Please do that. I know from experience. I always have this problem. I'm trying to set something up for my friends, trying to hook something up, and they be like, "Yo, aren't you going to read the instructions?" And then I'd be so arrogant. I'd be like, "No, man, I don't need to read instructions." I had 2 separate incidents. I tried to install a treadmill. I installed a treadmill for my girlfriend's grandma. We were at my girlfriend's grandma's house. I was setting up the treadmill. She was like, "Aren't you going to read the instructions?" I was like, "Nope. I know what I'm doing. I'm a handyman. I'm very handy. I'm very crafty. I know what I'm doing. Don't tell me what to do. Now back off. And so she backed off. And then I set up the treadmill. And then I invited her grandma to come over and get on it. I was like, hey, my girlfriend's grandma, get on the treadmill. And so she got on. She started jogging for a few seconds. She was like, hey, this is nice. I like it. And then a screw came loose. The whole thing fell apart. And then her grandma fell off the treadmill and broke her hip. Her grandma, she was pissed. My girlfriend, she was pissed too. I got kicked out of the house. They banned me. And she never spoke to me again. My girlfriend and her grandma. And then there was another incident. I was at one of my friend's house. One of my friends lives in a trailer. He asked me to come over and install an air conditioner. And I was like, okay, I can do that. No problem. I didn't read the instructions once again. So I hooked up the air conditioner. I set it up. And it blew a fuse. It struck a fuse. Some sparks starting to fly. And then the sparks hit the oven. The oven happened to be on at the same time. They was making some kind of redneck hillbilly meal. And then next thing you know, there was a big ass fire. The trailer burnt down. And then that fire from the trailer, it caught on to the other trailers. And the whole trailer park burnt down. And the owners of that trailer park, they tried to sue me. But good luck with that. I got the best lawyer in the Midwest. Come and get me, bitch. So yeah, make sure you read instructions whenever you install anything, no matter how simple it is. Also, if someone invites you to a dinner party at their house and you use the bathroom, be sure to flush. And don't pee all over the toilet seat and leave it. That's disrespectful. Don't do that. Also, when you're going grocery shopping, please don't wear your pajamas in public. That's ghetto. Well, people that do that, they have no class at all. Just wearing their pajamas in public. Like, people don't care about nothing anymore. These fools these days don't give a shit about nothing. Like, I seen a bitch go grocery shopping wearing a diaper. Well, it really wasn't a diaper. It was like some kind of athletic Nike booty shorts, but it looked like a diaper. I'm like, this bitch is wearing a diaper. It's ridiculous. People don't care anymore. Also, if you're scheduled for a conference meeting at 10 in the morning, don't go out partying the night before. Don't go out binge eating nachos, because you're going to feel it the next morning. You don't want to be sitting up in the conference room with a hangover, and you got a headache and your stomach's growling, and you're feeling bloated, and you're dealing with gas, and then you'd be like, my stomach hurts. And then the CEO of the company, he's trying to explain business, and he's got to deal with your fucking ass. He's like standing over here with a telegraph projector going over third quarter profits, and you're over here moaning, my stomach hurt. Yeah, you'll probably get demoted if you do that. Don't do that. I hope this advice was helpful to you. I know from experience most of this stuff happened to me. Yep. Alright, folks, peace out. See you next time on the Jason Buff Podcast.